Hello everyone, here to do my empties video. I've got quite a bit. I didn't do the video this last Sunday, whatever date that was. I can't even think. I think it was the 17th. And I'm actually filming this quite early. I'm actually filming this on Wednesday. I think today's the 20th. I think today's the 20th. I'm doing it early, one, because I have so many empties. Two, I'm the only one home right now, so I don't have to worry about a lot of noise, except for possibly the dog. And I want to get this out, and so I can start over, and maybe I'll have like 2 in a row where it's like a week and a half worth of stuff. So, in fact, let's see, today's Wednesday, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I think, I haven't really been using all of my warmers. In case you hadn't seen here, the 3 in here are not turned on, and the 2 of the 3 in the dining room are not on. So I haven't really been using everything for the past couple of days, and I'm probably going to start again tomorrow. I really wasn't feeling good for the past couple of days. I mean, feeling really bad. And so I didn't have the energy to really do a lot of warming. So I think I didn't even change anything upstairs for the past 3 days. And so I'm trying to get back into it. So anyways, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to go through the non-wax stuff first that I did, and then I'll jump into Scentsy and then do Vendor after that. All right, so non-wax. I finished a Washer Whiffs in Jammy Time. Love this stuff. I actually have finished a couple of other ones that I forgot to put in empties. I just threw them away. So I wanted to show you that I did finish that one. And I finished a counter clean in Evergreen and Grapefruit. It's taken me a while to finish that. I have other things that I use also on the counter, but I did finish that one. I think I have a couple of other ones open around the house in different areas. And I think maybe last time I might have had the Scentsy Fresh, because I thought I had finished that one. Maybe that was in the last one. And I also like to use the Febreze. So I have a Febreze Gain. I like to use that one also in the sunroom. I kind of interchange between the Scentsy Fresh and the Febreze. And in the Febreze, my favorite so far was one that I found one time on clearance. It was like a Hawaiian or something like that. It's really, really good. But, I mean, the Gain one's okay. I mean, it serves its purpose. So, now, the clamshells from Scentsy that are empty. Let's see. I went through a clam of Quiet Grove. I think I had opened it maybe a couple weeks ago, and I went within the past week and a half, I actually finished it. Finished this one today. I actually did go ahead. I had to go upstairs to go bring some laundry that I had done and get more laundry. So I went ahead and changed wax upstairs finally today. And I finished Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. I had 4 cubes left. I did them in the room above the garage. Oh, I know this one only had a couple of cubes in it. It was salted lavender. I like it. They don't perform as strong for me as I would like them to. I did this one maybe Sunday in the dining room, Paradise Punch. Because like I said, I haven't used all the warmers, and I used the whole thing that day. So it was probably Sunday. Paradise Punch, and I'm trying to remember what I did in the Yankee Candle Warmer at the same time. I can't remember. Okay, I did this one. I put a Yankee Candle Warmer in my middle son's room, and I had 4 cubes left of Echo, and I put those in that Yankee Candle Warmer. And in fact, I turned it on again today because I was going to change it out when I was up there, and I saw that, I smelled it, and I was like, no, this still has a good amount of scent to it. So I went ahead and started it up again. I did this entire bar. Where did I do this? maybe in the dining room. I don't even remember now. But this was Stitch Experiment 626. It's not one of my favorites. I like the Experiment 624 more. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't like 626. But I don't have it in my club or anything. Whatever I have left is what I'm working on. Oh, not a clamshell, but I have a little package here from a pod of Lucky and Love. I think that one's in the laundry. Well, I know it's in the laundry. I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking it's not on because whenever the power surges, you know, even if it goes off for 5 seconds, the wall fan diffusers go off and they don't come back on. So you have to go press the button again. And I know that it did that a couple of days ago and I forgot to go back in and turn it back on. I think I did this one. No, not at the same time. I was thinking, yeah, I did cookies for Santa in the dining room at the same time that I did some vendor coffees in the kitchen and in the Yankee Candle warmer in the dining room. So I mixed cookies for Santa with some coffee scents. Let's see. I did some Fiesta Lime. I love lemon and lime scents. I prefer some of the lemon scents that I've had over this Fiesta Lime. I actually like the Fiesta Lime more on cold than I do on warm. I did a lemon thyme berry. That was that one I believe is still in my club. I really like this one. It's got a nice strong scent. It's got some lemon in there. The berry, I like it a lot. This one I did most in here. I would have done 2, 2, and 2. I would have done 6 of the cubes, and I think I put the last 2 cubes in the mudroom from the Find Your Happy collection, First Kiss Fireworks. And I got a very light scent from it in here. I had to smell it again to see if it jogged my memory. And I got a very light scent from it in here. I didn't get anything in the mudroom, but the mudroom struggles with temperature. Like in the summer, it tends to get pretty warm in there. And there is like the back set of stairs is in the mudroom. So a lot of the scent needs to travel up. And so if the temperature isn't just right, I have a really hard time smelling things in there. Like when the temperature is just right, I can put a little bit of wax and the whole thing smells great and it travels up the stairs and it's wonderful. Today I put in the mudroom, I put in a nice piece of a vendor wax from Hayden Rowe called Squeaky Clean. I've said before that I love that scent. My husband loves that scent. It's a super strong, fresh, clean scent. I had to get probably within 5 feet of the warmer to smell it today. I was like, yeah, it's the room, it's the temperature, it's just nothing. Like everything it seems like I put in there. I'd go in halfway through the day and I'd be like, I have to change this. I can't smell it. And I think it's the room. I only had a couple of little cubes left of Scarlet Sunflower. So I think I mixed it with something else in my bedroom because I had that one in my bedroom. What did I mix this with? Goodness gracious, everything that I mix things with are not coming up. I did this one recently. I had 5 cubes. Oh, Scarlet Sunflower. I did it at the same time as this one. That's what it was. I had 2 cubes of Scarlet Sunflower. I put it in the warmer, the furthest into my bedroom, and then the ones closest to the doorway, let's say. I had 5 cubes of this, so I put 3 in one and 2 in the other of Hibiscus Pineapple to finish that. And that way I could finish the Scarlet Sunflower at the same time. And it was just a very nice floral scent. I actually could smell it a tiny bit when I went in the room today, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and change the Hibiscus Pineapple. I must have finished this one when I finished that Salted Lavender. I had some Fuzzy Blanket that still needed to be finished. Yeah, a lot of these just had a few cubes left. Generally, like if I did it in the dining room, then I used the whole thing. But if not, I probably had it opened already. This one I do know that I used the whole thing, and that was from the Princess Collection, True Love Awaits. It's okay. It's not a favorite of mine. Like, I would never put this in my club, but I don't hate it. So, but there's so many other scents that I like, and with the grand amount of wax that I have, I really don't need any more of it. I still have a few bars. I did these two together. I did the whole bars on the same day, but let's see. I did 3 in the warmers in the dining room. I would have done 3 in here, leaving 2 in each one. I think I put the same, all 4, I think I put in the Yankee Candle Warmer in the dining room. So I mixed together Summer Holiday and Bonfire Beach. I really like those two together. To me, I've said before, they're like cousins of each other. One's kind of the beachy scent, and the other one's like the floral version of it. Let's see. I did the full bar of Oh Boy. I really like this one. It doesn't perform as well as I'd like. It performs, just not as well as I would like it to do. So, but I do like the scent. I did this full bar because it was getting pretty juicy. And it's one that I just recently put back into my club because it was re-released. And that was Circle of Life from the Lion King. It's such an earthy scent. I really like it. I wish I could remember. I did this in the dining room, but I put something that I thought would go nicely in the Yankee Candle Warmer. Can't remember, but I'm finding I didn't do all of these at once, but I think I had like, oh, yeah. This one is actually in the kitchen. Lemon drizzle, what is it? Lemon drizzle cake? Yeah, lemon drizzle cake. I don't smell it. Again, I'm sure it went off recently, but I had it in there just as like a little slight amount of scent that it might put off, just to help the kitchen smell a little nicer, but I don't smell it. And then this one I think was in the laundry room before the Lucky in Love. Maybe maybe it's backwards, maybe. I don't know. What do I have in the laundry room? I just saw that there are 2 pods in here for Lucky in Love. So obviously I finished that one. Maybe Pineapple Coconut Vanilla is the one that's in the laundry. I'm going to leave a little pack thing on the side until I figure that out. Then on another day, I wanted to have a kind of a bakery scent, but with coffee. So, when I do coffee in the Yankee Candle Warmer and the 2 warmers in my kitchen, I want to do something in the Scentsy warmers that's in the dining room to kind of go with it. Well, I don't buy a lot of bakery because I don't usually smell it. So I'm not going to have a lot of bakery kind of things from Scentsy. But I do have, and I think I had found that I had 3 sets of this. So I used 1, and now I think I only have 2 sets left. And I love mixing the churro with, of course, apple butter frosting, which was the combination that I know Lisa Roberry came up with. It's probably been 2 years now, but I really like that. And I did that one in the dining room and did some coffees in the kitchen and in the dining room in the Yankee Candle Warmer, and it was fantastic. Super, super good. In fact, I think my husband even commented about how nice it smelled in there. I think I only had a couple of cubes left of this Bring Back My Bar of Simply Vanilla. I finished it somewhere. I don't even know where. I still have a few bars. I still smell Play-Doh. I think it's obviously way too old and the scent has kind of changed on it. And I have to finish using it, so I'll probably use it in the room above the garage or something. I did this whole thing in my bedroom, I believe. Yes, I did this in my bedroom. It was the hashtag goals from the No Limits wax collection. This did really well in my bedroom. Smells good. It's one of those that did improve over time, so I like that. I did a bar of Apple Crush. I would have done that, I think, in the dining room. This one I finished in my bedroom with something else. I don't remember what. I might have mixed it with a vendor. I'm not sure. And that was White Amber Antique. I like it, but I definitely like sheer leather more. Unfortunately, it's not around, but it is nice. I do like it. I just like sheer leather more. And then the last clam in here, it was another Bring Back My Bar from a couple of rounds back, and that was Blueberry Rush. And this did really nicely. I did this in the dining room with something in the Yankee Candle Warmer. Don't remember what. But the Blueberry Rush did really well. And I liked the fact that I had something else going with it, because I like Blueberry Rush, but there's some little note in there that kind of turns me off just a little bit. But it did really well that day. All right, this was a tiny scent. It says was 2 shapes. I used one. Love this scent, and I know you do too. This was I'm the Oogie Boogie from L3 Waxy Wonders. I guess I could show you the label instead of the note. And this was a little sample that Anna Nation had sent me when we kind of did a little trade. I had sent her some stuff, and she had things that she wanted to send me, and that was one of the ones that she sent me. I have, this one's called Paradise from the Bathing Garden, and I think it was a nice big shape, so I think I did it in the Yankee Candle Warmer. Yeah, I did this in the Yankee Candle Warmer. For me, Bathing Garden is a very hit and miss. Some things I can smell, and then some things I just can't. I did this one today, speaking of the Bathing Garden. It was the last, this was a shape, it looked like a birthday cake, and there was 3 originally. It was a chocolate cake, a strawberry cake, and a vanilla cake. And on Cold Sniff, the vanilla cake is the one that I like the least. And so I cut it in half, and I put it in the 2 warmers in the kitchen after I finished coffee. And yeah, just smelling the bag, I'm like, But in the warmer, it did well. That one I could smell. Amazingly, especially since it's bakery, I could smell that. Let's see, what else? I did this one in the Yankee Candle Warmer in the dining room. I probably did it the same day I did Fiesta Lime, possibly. And that was from Jim's Daughter Crafts. It was a little, like a little pie shape of key lime pie. And I put the whole thing in that warmer, and it did really, really well. I liked it. I enjoyed it. This is another one from Jim's Daughter Crafts. It was, I think it was originally 4 little square pieces. This is Rustic Barn Campgrounds. It says it's a blend of barnwood and fireside marshmallows. This is fantastic. I can't remember where I did the original 3 pieces, but I took the last piece and I used it in a half bath one day because I was like, where do I put this one piece? And so I put it in the half bath. Loved it. It was really, really good. This one I added today. Like I said, I haven't turned on the two of the 3 Scentsy warmers that are in the dining room. The Vino warmer doesn't turn off, so I figured since it was already on when I did that vanilla cake from Bathing Garden in the kitchen, I put this one in the Vino warmer in the dining room, and that was a sample I had gotten from the pharmacist's daughter of jelly donut zucchini bread. And it smells good. And I'm not really expecting it to like fill the dining room for one, it's on one end, and it's one little piece, so I really not, but when I walk past it, I do smell it, so I like it. I did not finish the one that I put in the sunroom today, because I used 4 pieces and I had 5. So I didn't want to put the last piece in the Yankee candle warmer because I would have needed another piece. But it's from Hayden Row and it's called Beach House. Pretty sure that's the name of it. Beach House. Really, really good. Really good. And it kind of reminded me, because I was just pulling out a bag from Hayden Row. It was just a few little pieces that I had left in here of the scent Driftwood. And is a very good possibility that I probably had like 3 pieces and put them in here. Finish that. My trash can's already full. Of course, I put the big Washer West bag in there, so... this was a spider web design. It was from Britta's Creepy Treasures of the Overlook, which is banana walnut cake, mango, pineapple, and coconut cream pie. I wish I could remember this was in I know it was in the Yankee candle warmer in the dining room, and it smelled really good, and I wish I could remember what I warmed with it at the same time, but I really don't remember. Trying to pull little things. Ooh, this is a sample that I got. A very good reason for samples and how much they can, entice you to get more. I am holding off until later in the fall to make an order with Made to Melt, because I have a list of things that I want to get. And that way I can kind of go through some of the stuff I already have. But I had gotten a sample of In the Stars from Made to Melt. And because it was just a sample, I put it in the half bath. Wow. Really, really, really good. In the Stars. I really, really liked it. In fact, I'm going to put this on the side so I can remember to write that name down. Because if not, when I go to make that order later, I'm not going to remember what it was. I had a Trig Tart that only had a few pieces left. In fact, I think I had enough for just the 3 warmers in here of black linen. I don't think I came in here that day much, so I probably didn't notice it. This I finished, oh goodness, was it with that? No, I don't know. Anyways, I finished a mini melter bag from Rose Girls of Rainbow Sherbet. In fact, I did this one in the sunroom. I do remember that. I was trying to remember what I did in the Yankee candle warmer in the sunroom at the same time, and I don't remember. But the Rainbow Sherbet did rather well. I didn't think I was going to be able to smell it, but I did. This one I couldn't smell. I had 3 pieces left from Hayden Row of Raspberry Sugar. I find raspberry sugar is a great blender, but I don't think it stands on its own, at least not for me. I put it in here, and I did come in here, and it was on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is the weakest and 10 is the strongest. I may have gotten a 2, maybe, if not a 1.5. It just didn't perform for me. But I mean, it's a beautiful scent. I just think it does better as a blender. Another one that I had cut up, it was a souffle from Hayden Row of Palo Beach, and that one was a nice one. I believe I put this one in the sunroom. Yeah, you can smell the Palo Santo in there. That is really nice. I think I did it in the evening. Very, very pretty. I almost think, though, that the one that I did today, the Beach House, I think is what it was called, I think that one might be performing a little bit better, if not right on par with Palo Beach. Let's see, a couple of Rose Girls that I finished, some mini melters. Now these, again, these are all from last year, so it's not like I went through the whole bag. None of these. These were all things that were already open, and I had a few pieces left here and there, so I finished them. I mean, enough that I could finish it in one sitting kind of thing, in one room. It's not like I had a bunch. So I finished Double Vision, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I hadn't warmed it, obviously, since last year, so I didn't remember the scent. This did really well in the sunroom, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. So I would definitely get Double Vision again. And in the fruity category with Rose Girls, it's probably one of my favorites. I love her Satsuma. I think her Satsuma is fantastic. I have another bag of it there, but I finished one of the 2 bags. Let's see. Also from Made to Melt, I finished a large snap bar in Mandarin Sugar. I love her Mandarin Sugar. It throws really, really well, and it smells fantastic. I probably did this either in the same room or in the next room over while I was doing Satsuma, because the Mandarin Sugar would, kind of that orange scent. This one I probably should have left in the basket for next week, and maybe I will, so that I can remember to mention it. I just put this one in my room, so I have no idea how it's going to be, but I just did the Pharmacist's Daughter's Prince Charming, which says Deadly Weapon, Route 66, and Peppermint. So I think I'm going to put it right back into the basket when I'm finished, so that I can remember to tell you next week what I thought of that. From Destination Wax, so far this is probably my #1 scent from Destination Wax, and it's called Rumor Has It, and it's got amber, sandalwood, galbanum, balsam of Peru, and gorgeous smoky vanilla. I finished I think I had 4 pieces in here, and I finished them in my bedroom. Absolutely love that one. That one lasts for a couple of days too. This one was a sample that I received from K-Scented Melts. It was like in the shape of a dragonfly, and it was called Cameroon, and it's lavender, sage, zest, and blue musk. Very, very clean smelling. I'm guessing because of the zest, probably. Very clean smelling scent, and I cut it in half, and I used half in the mudroom, which I didn't smell. Again, because I'm not smelling anything in the mudroom. And then the other half in the half bath. And there I did smell that one. Let's see. I had a little mini Pop-'em from Made to Melt in Summer Scoop. And I've said many, many, many times that I'm not a strawberry person, but I'm starting to find a few strawberries that I like. And so I had gotten this because I wanted to try it. This did fantastic in the kitchen. I cut it in half, and I put half in each of the warmers. That Summer Scoop was really, really good. My husband walked into the kitchen. I remember him saying something about the scent smelling so good. So Summer Scoop, very good from Made to Melt. I did I think this was available recently in pre-orders, so I wanted to smell it to see if I like it. From Super Tarts, it's Felicity, which is coffee, cake batter, and cornbread. And I think I did it over 3 different days. So obviously I didn't do it in the past week and a half because I wanted to see. And I really liked that one. I thought, I think the cornbread gives it enough of a savoriness with the coffee that the cake batter doesn't dilute it on me. So I thought Felicity did very well. Then I have a snap bar that I have. I think this is the first snap bar that I've finished from Sassy Girl Aroma, and it's IHOP. I know it's a very talked about scent, and I think it's pretty popular. It's got pumpkin pecan waffles, which I usually don't like pumpkin pecan waffles. Pumpkin pecan waffles, maple syrup, brown sugar, caramel, and coffee. I finished it yesterday, and I put, because I'm not doing all the warmers in the dining room, I put I think 2 cubes in each of the warmers in the kitchen, and then I put 2 cubes That might be all I had. No, I think I had one extra one. 2 cubes in the Vino warmer on the end of the dining room, the one that stays on. And then in the Yankee, I took another coffee scent, and I had like 1 cube left, and I put it with the other coffee scent, and I put that in the Yankee candle warmer. Oh my goodness. Between the other coffee one and IHOP, it easily lasted me probably until like maybe 1 to 2 in the afternoon before I changed everything to something else. And this one, it's from the Greatest Escape Wax Company. I've never actually purchased from them, and the scent is called Date Night, and it says that it was poured in February of 21. I actually received this from Michelle Clark. Is that her last name? Michelle Clark? From Jim's Daughter Crafts. I had won the birthday month selection back in April, and she had asked, like, what did I want? And, and I was just like, whatever you want to give me. I'm not going to be picky. I'm not going, I didn't necessarily have anything in particular that I really, really wanted at the time when I was thinking about it. And I was just so thrilled that I won. I was like, and she said, like, can I give you some stuff from my own collection that I'd like to maybe share with you? And I said, absolutely. I would love anything that you give me. And this was one of the items. I mean, she gave me quite a bit, more than I should have gotten, but this was one of the items in there. And I remember when I got it, I thought it smelled so good. So I used it the other day in the sunroom. And again, this was poured in February of 21. It's called Date Night. It's a very fruity scent. I can't pinpoint. I almost get like berry and maybe a tiny bit of apple, but mostly like a berry kind of scent. It lasted for hours and hours and hours, and it threw really well in the sunroom. I was very pleasantly surprised by it. I actually feel bad, Michelle, that I got to warm it instead of you, because I'm hoping you would have enjoyed it, but I definitely did. But that's everything. Went through all of the empties. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you'll be back. I should have another basket full the next time I do this, since I'm doing it early this time. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful, safe weekend and the next week to come. And until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.